Well, thanks for joining, guys, for our Saturday morning yoga. Today we're going to be working a little bit with weights. And the weights, of course, definitely help with muscle building, bone density. But in yoga, I like to think of it as using the weights to help you become more aware of how you're feeling in your body when you move, right? You're definitely going to feel the movement more when you've got a little weight in your hand. So to center, we're going to take a comfortable seat. Doesn't matter what it looks like. I just want you to be comfortable. And once you're seated, sit tall. And maybe rest your eyes closed. Take this first moment to breathe, replenish, and regather your energies. Use a couple of those deep breaths to just let go of the morning, let go of any stress you've been carrying from the week. Allowing yourself to relax here into this shape as much as you can. And then tune in, kind of feel the weight of your body settle into the ground beneath you. And with each exhale, get a sense of a little more support, a little more groundedness. Each exhale, getting a sense of letting go of the time before now, letting go of anticipation. And each inhale, bringing in a quality of replenishment. Continuing to breathe in a smooth and even way. And maybe for a moment, imagine that your torso is like a blade of grass. And there's a gentle breeze blowing, kind of moving you side to side very softly. And if I were looking at you, then I would barely notice you moving, making it very subtle. And then come back to center, coming back to that practice of being still. And as you keep the body still, also keep your awareness in the spine. There's so much awareness in the spine. So feel the fullness of the energy there. Feel yourself centering in that energy, grounding in that energy. Let's take a couple more breaths, deep breaths here at your own pace. Sensing each inhale as a replenishment, a recharge. And each exhale, a letting go, a releasing. Now let's blink the eyes open. Let's ground the left palm, reach that right arm up, and press down through the right hip. Good. Maybe lift the gaze. Open up the chest a little. And switch it out. Ground the right, lift the left. Reaching and open. Good. Relax the arm down. Let's interlace fingers in front. Press the palms away from the body, tuck the chin, like a nice cat stretch or a morning stretch. Feeling the curl of the spine. And then releasing the fingers and taking them behind, pressing them back and away from the torso. Feeling the heart, reach forward. Good. Release the hands, and now we're going to take it overhead. So interlacing fingers overhead, palms facing down. And then just like that great blade of grass, a little sway from side to side, a little movement. And while you're moving, feel into your seat. Feel your weight shifting there. Check in with your breath. Good. Relax the arms down. All right, let's add a little circle of the wrists. And if you feel any tension in the fingers here, then just add some piano fingers. Just kind of stretching the hands. Good. And then shake the hands, shake it off. Releasing any tightness. And then rest your arms at your side and roll the shoulders up and back. And then back and forward. All right, neck stretches. So rest the head to one side. Take a breath in and exhale to release that exposed neck. Inhale to center. Rest the head to that second side. Same thing. Breathe to release the tension. Take the head in a full circle, all the way around in one direction, and then bring it all the way around in that second direction. Do this a couple more times. Good. All right, let's go ahead and do a little twist here. So maybe the right hand on the left knee, the left hand behind the left hip. Sit nice and tall into your twist. And release, twist in the other direction. Good. Excuse me. Let go of your twist and we're going to come to our tabletop. And from tabletop, of course, down, or excuse me, cat and cow. Feeling into that C curve of the spine and then feeling the middle of the spine dip, the rib cage dip. All right, a couple more cat and cow. And then we're gonna move into a downward facing dog so we can stretch out the legs. So tuck the toes, lift the hips back. And then paddle the feet one at a time. Never any worry about getting the heels to the mat. It's just a stretch through the back of the legs, taking the hips side to side, feeling into your body. All right, we're gonna flow through now. So, wave the body forward into your version of a plank. Inhale. Exhale, knees down if they're not there already. Bend the elbows towards the body, lower the heart to the ground. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale. All right, let's move right back to our downward facing dog. Good. One more stretch out. And then we're going to come back to a tabletop. So bird dog is going to be our first heated pose this morning. So let's go ahead and grab one of your weights in your right hand. We're going to extend the left leg long behind. Keep that foot flexed and then reach that right arm forward. Good. Pausing here. We're going to pulse the weight up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you can, keep that leg extended, or you can touch that left foot to the mat, okay? Bring the weight out to the right side and pulse it up for 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now reach the weight back towards the right hip and pulse for 5, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and ground the weight, ground the palm, and ground the knee. Add your cat and cow. You should start feeling your heart rate elevate a little bit. A little more warmth in the body. Let's do the other side. The right leg's going to come back this time. It's the left hand that's going to grab the weight. So we pulse forward, side, and back. So reaching forward, feeling your stability first, and then pulse that weight. Lifting for 5, 2, 1. Good. Center is bringing the weight to your chest, and then reach out to the left side. Pulse it up, palm facing down. 3, 2, 1. Bring the weight to the left hip and pulse up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and ground the weight, the hand, and the knee. This time, let's take some hip circles. Hips come all the way around, making one big circle. Take that circle a couple of times and then reverse the direction. Good. We're going to do another flow through. So downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips back. All right. Wave the body forward to plank pose, your version. And then it's a knees down chaturanga. Bend the elbows towards the body. Inhale, upward facing dog. Good. Tuck the toes, downward facing. All right, from here, it should be a little easier to bring that right foot forward towards the right wrist. Step it forward and then lower the left knee to the mat. So we're coming into a low lunge here. All right, add your padding to your knee if you need to. And then grab both weights, one in each hand, and sit tall. Now, stability here can be an issue. Make sure there's space between the thighs, first of all. Add pressure to the back left leg, the top of the foot pressing into the ground, and keep pressing into the ground with that front foot. Good. Let's raise the arms. Weights are going to come over the shoulders, not the head. Good. And then palms are going to face forward, and you're going to cactus for 5. So elbows come down, then weights come back up. Good, I'm counting 3 more. 2, and 1. Good, relax the arms to your side and take a full breath in and out. Good, now we're gonna tap the weights front and back. Palms are gonna face down. And of course, our magic number today is 5. Tapping front, tapping back. Good, last 2. Keep squeezing that left glute. And then rest your arms at your side. Good. All right, our last movement with weights in this low lunge is our arrow lunge. So put a little more pressure in that front right foot. Palms are going to face away from the body. And this time we're going to pulse for 10, but it's going to be rapid. So just keep pulsing. Okay, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Sit, stand nice and tall. And let's put the weights down. Palms come to the mat. Bring that knee back underneath you. Let's flow through one more time. So tuck the toes, send the hips back, downward dog. Feel yourself regulating your breath. Wave the body forward, plank pose. All right, our knees down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Good. And downward dog. This time the left foot's going to come forward, ground the right knee. grab your weights and let's sit tall. Good. Bring the arms up over the shoulders. Good. Palms face away from the body, and we're going to cactus the elbows for 5. Reaching up. 4. It's okay to move at your own pace too. This is last 2. And 1. Good. Relax the arms to your side. So you know what's coming next. Tap front and back. Reach forward and tap. Reach back and tap. Feeling into your shoulders here. Noticing any weakness and where you feel strong. Good. Last one. Good. And relax the arms to your side. All right, a little more lean forward in that left foot. Palms are going to face away from the body, and we're going to pulse it back, working those triceps. Remember, 10 quick pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Relax the arms, and let's ground the weights. Hands come to the mat. And now we're going to flow to stand. So tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal the feet, stretch out the legs. And then we're going to walk into a full forward fold. Good. Your next breath in is halfway lift. Exhale. Generous bend in the knees. Reach the arms up so that you can breathe those arms all the way to over your head. Palms together and bring it into heart center. Good. Let's do one salutation, and then we're going to start a warrior, same thing, only we're going to do it standing. Warrior flows with weights. All right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fingers reach to the wall behind. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, take your bow. Full forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out. Take a big breath in, and then exhale, plant the palms, step it into your version of a plank pose. Inhale, knees down, chaturanga, bend the elbows, lower the heart. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale. Tuck the toes, downward facing. All right, tiptoe or one giant step, your choice, into a full forward fold. And breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out. Now, generous bend in the knees, and let's go ahead and grab the weights while we're in this half fold. And slowly come up, roll one vertebrae at a time. Good, roll the shoulders at the top, up and back. All right, let's step back on the right foot. We're gonna come into a warrior 1. All right, raise your arms with the weights. Put a bend in the front left knee whenever you're ready. All right, now we're gonna reach the arms forward, and we're gonna create that big giant beach ball. So we're gonna tap the weights over, forward over the knee, and then bring it down and tap the weights right above the knee. Just at one big giant ball. And again, we're looking for 5 here. Keep strength in the right glute. Keep pressing down through that back right foot. Okay, I've got one more. Good. And relax your arms to your side. Come up out of the knee. Take a breath. Rebend the knee. And let's do our arrow lunge. So palms are going to face away. So just like we did when we were in that low lunge, and we are going to do 10. Try to keep the spine straight here and pulse it quickly. Rapid pulses. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come up out of the knee. And let's face the right side of the mat. Adjust your feet so that you're comfortable. Setting up for your warrior two. Arms wide, palms are going to face down. Rebend that left knee. Good. All right, this time we're going to lower the weights to the thighs and then lift the weights, no higher than the shoulders. Lowering and lifting. Feeling into the strength of your shoulders, of your arms. All right, last two. Keep breathing. Good, and relax your arms down. Come up out of that left knee. Lift that left arm. We're going to reverse the warrior. You don't really want the weight directly over your head. You want to kind of reach it past. Tilting the shoulders, really letting that right shoulder be droopy to stretch the left side body. Good, and release. All right, the most funnest pose with weights. Put a bend in that left knee. We're going to come into that modified version of triangle. So the arms are going to be at 6 and 12. Left arm is low, right arm is high. Big alligator jaws here. So keeping the arms reasonably straight, bringing them together right in center in front of you, and then opening up. So glad we're only doing 5, right? All right, I've got 3 more. Breathe as you move. Last one. Good, come up out of the knee, lower that right arm, and we're gonna come back into that reverse warrior. Lifting the left arm, stretching it out. Good. Come out of the pose, square the shoulders to the short end of the mat, and take that step forward. All right, before we move to the second side, of course, we're going to do balancing. So hold on to your weights, unless you need a little break. Take a few seconds, put them down. And then we're going to come to the mat, squaring our weight over that left foot, the right foot. There. All right, we're going to do stork pose and tree pose. And the feedback I've been getting this week is phenomenal about how much the weights help this, all right? So we want to bring the weights overhead, make sure the weights are over the shoulders. If the weights are coming forward because you're having trouble getting your arms all the way up, put some bend in the elbows, even cactusing the elbows, as long as the weights are centering from your shoulders somehow. Lift the left knee whenever you're ready. All right, now circle that left foot. Wiggle the toes. Stork pose. Woohoo! And then ground the left foot. Relax the arms. That really helps, right? So the weights are helping you engage the upper body, stilling the upper body so that the lower body doesn't have as much to manage, all right? Not trying to manage a wet noodle with the upper body. Let's do that again, only this time we're going to come into tree. We're going to try to do 6 breaths. So soften the left knee, bring the toes to the mat, maybe immediately bring that foot up on the leg. Good, feel yourself pausing, focus on what you feel, focus on the balance. Weights not over the head, over the shoulders, not locking the knee. Good, last inhale and exhale. Good, and release. Great job. You know, I can see it. I see more stability in people. I don't see all the wobbling I usually see in tree pose. Great job, guys. All right, we're not going to move on to the left side yet. We're going to do our warrior flow on the left side first. So face the short end of the mat if you're not there already. Step back on the left foot. Our warrior one is first. Raise the arms, bend the right knee. Good. Bring the weights forward. Now we're going to create that big giant ball, touching the weights overhead and over the knee really, and then below. Tap and tap. The slower you go, the more muscle you build. And the better for the bones. The muscle gripping the bones tells the bones that they're needed. They need to replenish. Good. Last one. Good. Come up out of the knee. Relax your arms to your side for a breath. Rebend the knee. And this is our arrow lunge, so palms are going to face away from the body, facing behind you. We pulse it rapidly for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Rest your arms to your side. Come up out of the knee. Good. Now we square the shoulders to the left side of the mat for our warrior 2. Good. Arms wide. Rebend the knee when you're ready. Holding that warrior posture with the lower body. Lower the arms to the thighs and raise the arms. Notice how this side feels different with the arms, even though it's a different leg. Maybe you think I'm crazy. Good. One more. Good. Come up out of the knee. Take a breath. All right. When you're ready, rebend the knee. This time the left arm is overhead. Arms at 6 and 12 with the weights. All right. And then bring the weights forward in front of you, meeting in the middle. Remember, we're only looking for 5. Feel where this is impacting your back muscles. This is so good for your back muscles. All right, I've got one more. And release. Oh, we forgot to do reverse warrior, didn't we? All right. Stretch it out. Remember that you don't want that weight directly over the head. Try to reach that arm past, even if you have to bend the elbow. Good, and come out. Square the shoulders to the short end and take that step forward. Great job, guys. All right. Let's focus on the balance now. Left side. It's going to feel different. It might feel more wobbly, so just accept that up front. Be accepting of it instead of having that expectation. All right. Come into stork pose whenever you're ready. And as soon as you lift that knee, start to wiggle that foot. It forces the body to be kind of like automatic on autopilot for the upper body. And you're focusing more on the foot. Good, and release. Let it go. Ooh, breathe in and out. All right, tree pose on the left side. 6 breaths is what we're aiming for. Weights over shoulders, soften the right knee, and come into your version. Now, lately I've seen a lot of people locking the knee. And especially as we get older, we don't want to do that. We don't want to encourage that bone on bone. We don't want to grind away the cartilage that's there. We want to strengthen the muscles. Good. 2 more full rounds of breath. Excellent job, guys. Let it go when you're ready, nice and slow. Excellent. So let's go ahead and put the weights down. And we're going to wind down with a couple more salutations, all right? Breathe the arms up. Good, palms touch overhead and then reach for the wall behind. Send the heart forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, full forward fold. Breathe in, halfway up. Breathe out. Take a breath in. Exhale into your version of a plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, knees down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale. Tuck the toes, downward dog. So this sun salutation has helped working out our kinks. Anything that we might need to loosen. All right, let's tiptoe or step into your full forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Soft knees, reach wide and take it up. Exhale, bring it in heart center. One more. Breathe in. Press the palms up. Exhale, heart opening. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, full forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out. Take a breath in and plant the palms. Step into your version of plank. Inhale. Exhale, knees down. Lower the heart. Inhale, upward facing dog. Good. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Now go ahead and pedal the feet, stretch out the backs of the legs here. Sway the hips side to side. Good. From here, we're going to lower the knees and press back into your version of a child's pose. So usually knees wide, big toes touching. Send the hips over the heels or somewhere close to it. Maybe rest your forehead on the ground. You can even stack your forearms if you want. Use a block. Take some steadying breaths here. Good. Let's wind it down nice and slow. So inhale, let's come back up into a tabletop. We're going to send the right leg back, touch the toes to the mat, and rock into that heel. Stretch out the back of the leg. And as you press the heel back, maybe press into the palms. Just feel the difference there. Good. And crescent table. Bring those right toes over to the left side of the mat. Look over the left shoulder at your right toes. Good. From here, table twist. Right leg out to the right side. Right arm lifts. Feel the stretch. Good. Ground the palm. Tuck the knee in, and let's do the same to the left side. Left toes back. Rock yourself into that calf stretch. See if you can feel that stretch up into the glute. Good. Crescent table. Left toes to the right corner. Let the breath be fluid. Good. Table twist out to the left. Good. Bring it back, and let's take a seated posture with legs long in front of you. Hands behind the hips, press down into the palms to open the heart. Squeeze those shoulder blades behind you. Good. and forward fold. Stretch the low back. Reaching for the toes, but remember, it's not important that you actually touch the toes. All right, let's come into center. Take the legs wide. And we're going to do another forward fold here because it feels different with the legs wide. You're going to feel this more in the backs of the legs, but maybe even into the IT band and the TFL. Good, dragonfly. We're going to take it slow here. We're not going to flow dragonfly today. Put a bend in the right knee. Bring that right heel towards the groin. Remember, this needs to be comfortable. Raise that right arm. Reach overhead. Nice side stretch. So this is a little easier to ground through the hips because you've got that left leg long. See if you can open the chest up with that arm, maybe reaching the elbow a little further behind. And then when you're ready, lower that right arm and shine the heart towards that left knee. This is really great for a low back stretch. It's even reaching into the muscles of the mid-back. Good. Inhale, come to center. And then bring that left foot to meet the right for butterfly pose. Sit nice and tall. Ground through the hips. Good. And let's do the other side. The left heel is going to stay close to the groin. The right leg is going to extend. And then it's the left arm that moves this time, reaching up and over for that deep side stretch. Reaching into the hips. And remember, open up. Lift your gaze maybe. Push that elbow so that it's reaching a little further behind you. These movements may be microscopic, and that's okay. And release. Shine the heart towards that right knee. Just a little lean is all you need. Come up through center. Butterfly pose again. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. And this time we're going to lean back, hands behind. And try to relax the thighs. Sometimes, for me, this can be really intense and I need to move the feet a little closer to the top of the mat. Always adjust the posture to suit you. Good. Let's come out of the pose. We're going to come back to a tabletop posture. We're threading the needle. Now we're going to release the shoulders and the arms. So reach that right arm up and out, and then down and across underneath you. Flip the palm so the palm is grounded, and then lower the shoulder to the mat, lowering the cheek to the mat. That left hand, you can wrap it around you if that's comfortable, or you can reach that hand towards the top of the mat. All right, to come out of the pose, press that left hand right in front of your nose, giving you leverage to come up.
Add a cat-cow here if you need to. And now the left arm, send it up when you're ready. Tuck it underneath, finding that thread the needle on this side. Remember, palm faces down. That gives you a little internal rotation of the shoulder, a little stretch that, using muscles that we don't often get to stretch. And let's come out of this side. Tortoise pose is next, so widen the knees, send the hips back towards the toes, reach the hands forward, and then bring the palms together. Lower the head, and then press those pinkies into the mat while you bring the hips a little further back. That's going to elongate those muscles in the arms. Nice stretch there. And then let go of the effort. And pigeon pose is next. So winding down our stretches. From table or down dog, right leg lifts. Right knee comes to center. Left foot reaches further back. And then take all the additional stretches you want, or if you don't need any additional stretches, you can rest down on your elbows. You can stay up on your palms. Whatever feels more natural for your body today. You did a lot of work. Just a couple more breaths here. Let's bring the palms to the mat if they're not there already. Release pigeon pose, tuck the toes, send the knee forward, that left knee, and then stretch out that right leg. Remember, whenever we create a constriction like that, in that pigeon pose, you feel that rush of blood. That blood is looking for things that need to heal. That's a good thing, right? All right, pigeon pose on the left side. Knee forward. Right leg back. And whatever choices you made on the first side, that's what you need to do on this side, just to encourage balance in the body. Let your hips soften as much as you can. Relax the belly and feel into that compression always adjusting it if you need to. All right. Hands to the mat. Make your way out of this side of pigeon. Stretch out that left leg. And then we're going to take that reclined posture, laying on the back. Once you get to lay on your spine, reach the arms wide, bend both knees, place the feet on the mat, and take those knees from side to side. Pay attention to what you feel in your hips here, what you feel in your core. And then rest both legs long. Inhale that right leg up and rotate hips over to the left. Now you can bend that knee, you can keep it straight. It doesn't matter the shape of the foot, where the foot is touching the floor or elevated. Focus on the stretch of the hip, the twist of your torso, and the grounding of that right shoulder. When I first come into these twists, especially this twist, I usually notice that grounded leg, in this case the left leg, is usually clenched. It's usually tight to keep me steady when I rotate it. So check in with that leg. Make sure you can soften that. In these prolonged postures, in these restorative postures, any clenching gets in the way of our flexibility. Stay a little longer here if you want. If you're ready, let's rotate hips out, stretch the leg long. And then inhale that left leg up. Come into your twist on this side. Again, check in with that leg that's grounded. Notice if you're holding it tight. Allow that to relax. And then notice if you're holding any tightness in your hips or your stomach. Come out of the twist if you're ready, and add whatever other stretches or postures that you need today.
When you're ready to take your final shape and be still, then rest your eyes. Become aware of your natural breath. Noticing how the breath is traveling into your body. Noticing how it is traveling out. And let it be your intention to make your breath as fluid as you can. Inhaling smoothly. Transitioning gently to exhale with softness and ease. And feeling into your spine, allowing the back to relax into the mat. Noticing any tightness in the body and releasing with each exhalation of breath. Can you give more softness to the breath? Allowing the breath to become more whole, more spacious. And noticing if your overall energy has become more fluid. Soft inhale. Easy flowing exhale. And enjoying the peace here that you've created through your practice. Relishing each moment. Today I'm going to read from Journey to the Heart by Melody Beattie. This is called Experience Love for Yourself. To find love, you must first find it in yourself. Then the whole universe will mirror it back. See how people smile at you. Feel their tenderness, their affection, their respect. See how the whole world responds lovingly to you when you love yourself. The world around you reflects how you feel about yourself. The beliefs of many years have kept you trapped in the illusion of separateness, apartness. Hesitancy to love yourself was a mirror in the eyes of others. But you are not alone. You are not estranged. You are not disconnected. You are part of the whole, intricately connected to all of life. Go out and embrace your connection, embrace life. Watch the sunrise, smell the cypress trees, a field of garlic, the gentle scent of an apple orchard. Feel the breeze on your cheek, the rain in your hair, the earth beneath your feet. Stay open. Keep loving yourself. Know you are a vital part of a living universe. Watch how much better, how much kinder life is as you grow in peace and harmony with yourself. See how much more love is mirrored in the universe since you committed to loving yourself. Take a steady inhale through the nose and a slow exhale out the mouth. Thank you for joining me on this Saturday morning, sending you all love and light. Namaste.